the word when you read all the time and hear all the time probably in the media that Southeast has a lot of athletic talent if they just put it together and so on, where they are loaded with athletic talent. How do you react to that?
Now, Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclone football.
Here comes Ryan Wells. He comes up, kicks the ball end over end, booming kick, takes a bounce, taken by Rolfe. He's going to run the reverse. He gives to Lincoln James. James is not going to make, yeah, he gets across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Danny Beckheat and Danny Woodard are the tackles. Lincoln James and Craig Rolfe's the right out. They've got one man in the backfield. Quarterback sneak easily right up the middle, and they move the ball out across the 25 to the 27-yard line. Flag on the play. Let's see if maybe a late face mask. It's going to be Major against the Cyclones. Here comes personal foul. Late hit against the Cyclones. Put 15 onto the play, and 1st and 10 Southeast at the 43-yard line. Counter, they go off inside, and nowhere to go was Rolfe. On the counter, Craig Rolfe and Matt Mitrione in on the bottom of the stack for the Cyclones. He has played well. Looks like it's a pinched nerve in the shoulder. Rolfe goes in motion from left to right. 2nd down long for the Spartans of Southeast. Easily throws it out to Lincoln James. James has it. He beats his man. He's going to go up the sideline. Touchdown, forget it. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Southeast.
Well, you've definitely got to contain them. You've got to keep them inside, and that's what didn't happen there.
Brandon Keys' kick is up, and it is good. Southeast leads at 7-0. Back in a minute.
We'll see how good Southeast plays defense. That's going to be the test of tonight.
They played well. Here comes Brandon Keys. He addresses the ball. It's going to be on the near side. Swoboda, it gets by him and goes out of bounds. Did he touch it? Yes.
He did.
Swoboda touched it. The Cyclones have it at the 8-yard line. 1st and 10. It'll be Ryan Wells, the quarterback. Gripper, the upback. Eric Wells is the tailback. 2 wide out. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone. That'll be a 5-yard walk-off. Let's see who's lined up. Linesman makes the call, and it's against the Cyclones. Southeast, an opportunistic football team on defense. And now Wells is 4 yards deep in the end zone. He's the tailback. Quarterback is Ryan Wells. 4 down lineman for Southeast. Up the middle grows Gripper, and he carries out to about the 10-yard line. Now, 2nd down. Let's give him a gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down, 9. Ball at the 11-yard line. Long count. Pitch the ball back to Wells. Wells needs a block. They don't get it to him, and now he turns the corner and caught from behind. Out across the 11, maybe the 12 or the 13-yard line. 3rd down and 6. Ball on the far hash mark. I formation in behind the quarterback, and that's Ryan Wells. Wells is going to go off inside to Gripper. Gripper has the 1st down. Out across the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ball on the far hash mark. Southeast leads at 7-0. Delay up the middle to Eric Wells, and he lost 3 yards. Lincoln James, first man in on the...
So you're right, Sam. They've got to change the blocking scheme on that play.
J.C. Clark comes out. Bruni's going to be slotted right. Swoboda's outside him. Ball on the far hash mark. 2 wide outs to this side. I formation in behind Wells. Wells is going to look. He throws over the middle. Caught by the tight end. And it's going to be out to about the 26-yard line. Going to be short of the 1st down. Going to be 3rd down and 5. Lincoln James scored on a 58-yard touchdown pass. 3rd down long, Cyclones far hash mark. And they're going to go off inside. Gripper, and I don't know. I don't think he got it.
He's short.
No, he's short. Got to the 30-yard line. He's going to be short. Cyclones going to punt the ball away. Wells is back. And he'll stand back inside the 20. There's the snap. Not much of a rush. Not a very good kick either. Comes off the side. Bounces at the 50. Across the 45. Across the 40. Southeast has it 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Back in 30 seconds. One lone running back in behind quarterback Eric Easley. Easley throws. Same play to Rolfe this time. And Rolfe out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. 2nd down for Southeast. Easley has him down. Rolfe goes in motion right to left. Rolfe has it, spins away in the backfield. Mitrione made the play, slowed him up, and then he's thrown for a loss. Back inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. Mitrione comes flying up to make the tackle, and Schneller, number 56.
We've seen a different set every time.
They got 4 receivers out. 1 man in motion. Rolfe goes in motion left to right. Easy the quarterback. Obvious pass. He's got lots of time. He looks. He throws. Man out of the backfield. It's going to be 1st down. run. Yes. First down and still on his feet all across the 50 down to the 45-yard line.
Pass complete, 27, Derry Smith.
Quarterback easily. Cyclones got to put some pressure on him. So far, they've not been able to do it. One lone running back is Seidner. Flag on the play. Illegal procedure may be against Southeast. 4:44 remaining first quarter. Southeast leads Sacred Heart Griffins 7-0. And motion goes Rolf left to right. 3 wideouts, now 4 wideouts for Southeast. Easley's going to roll. He throws. He's hit. He throws. It is caught by downfield by Terry Reynolds. 4 minutes exactly remaining in the first quarter. Easley has him down. They're in the I formation now, wide side of the field to the right. Second man through is Rolf and nowhere to go. Mitrione again. He's in the backfield right now, and one of the Spartans slow in getting up.
They're not even blocking him. I mean, I've been watching him early here, and he is just totally, absolutely dominated.
Rolf is slotted left. Reynolds is slotted right. In motion goes Rolf. 3rd down and 9 for Southeast. And Easley's going to roll. Here comes pressure, but he's got all types of time. He looks. He throws. It is caught up the sidelines. First down, Southeast, down to the 35. 1st and 10 for Southeast from the 35-yard line. One man in motion, and that'll be Rolf. Easley, the quarterback. He's been a ton so far. He's going to roll. Here comes the rush. He looks. He throws. It is caught and dropped. This is a big defensive play for the Cyclones.
Very big, very big. Could change the momentum, put it back in their favor. Fans got a chance to get up on their feet early.
Ball at the 26. They've got to get to the 24 for a first down. Quarterback Easley has him down. Southeast is moving the football. Easley takes timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute. Huddle. Easley is the tried to draw the Cyclones off. Looks, throws, caught. First down, Rolf. He may go for more than that. Down to the 17-yard line. Ethan have it at the 17-yard line. Up the middle goes Smith. Smith spins away, gets down to the 15-yard line. Schneller in on the tackle. And boy, they got some speed in the backfield now. Quarterback Easley up the middle. They go to Lincoln James. Nowhere to go in the middle of the line. He's stacked up. Mike Lyons busted up the play. Here they come. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Ball at the 15-yard line. Cyclones show blitz up the middle. They go, and Derry Smith. I mean, the Cyclones blitzed a linebacker, and Schneller guessed right. And the ball's going to be back at the 20, but here comes Brandon Keys, and he's going to attempt about a 37-yarder.
Watch the fake.
Although Wilson is the quarterback. He's the backup quarterback. Watch out, Sykes. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's blocked. Now let's see. Goes all the way back, and Southeast picks it up. Cyclones will have it at the 40-yard line. Let's see if that fires up the Cyclones. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Cyclones will have it at their own 40-yard line. They blocked it. They're going to give credit to Pete Smith for blocking the field goal attempt by Brandon Keys. 109 yards unofficially total offense for Southeast in the first quarter. Cyclones had 21. Cyclones down 7-0. Wells is going to throw. He looks, he throws, incomplete. That could have been offensive pass interference. For the Cyclones, Eric Wells is the tailback. Gripper's the upback. They pitch the ball back to Wells. He needs a block on the corner. Cuts inside and gets about 4 yards, and that's all.
Oh, you're right.
3rd down and long, and Wells is going to throw. Throws it out in the flat to Swoboda. He's at the 45, to the outside at the 50, 45, 40, up the sideline, 35, down inside the 30, to the 27-yard line. Fumble the ball, but they're going to say he was down at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 Cyclones, 28-yard line. I formation. Eric Wells is the tailback. He has it up the middle at the 25, runs over people, gets down to about the 24, and that is all. Ball at the 24-yard line. Cyclones have it right in the middle of the field. Ryan Wells has his brother Eric at the tailback. Christian Gripper is the upback. 2 ends in tight. Bruni split out wide to the right side. They go off inside to Gripper, and Gripper a yard or 2 and not much. 3rd down, Cyclones. 3rd down and long. They have it from the 26-yard line. Wells is going to run the option. Pitches the ball back to Eric Wells. He slips down at the 20. They better hurry up. They're going to get nailed for delay of game. They're going to have to take a timeout, Mike. I don't think they can get the play off.
They're not going to. They better take a timeout.
They got to take. They're not going to. Oh, it's going to be close. 3rd down and long.
He's looking.
He is looking. They got the play off. Wells looks, throws it out to Eric Wells. He's in trouble. Going to be thrown for a loss.
That's the wrong
Forget
guy.
about it.
That's
to Derry Smith. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Danny Seidner is the one lone running back behind Easley. Quarterback sneak. Nowhere to go, and I mean he's popped. Ball pops loose, but I think they're going to say the play was dead.
Pete Smith was there.
Pete Smith did a nice job. And he's 6'4" to throw over the top, though.
2nd down and 11 for Southeast. And they're going to come on the counter to Rolf. Rolf to the outside, 1 man to beat, and he's caught on the corner. Might have been Jeremy Minder. Ball's loose. I think it is. Cyclones got it. Jeremy Minder made the tackle, number 43, and stripped the ball, and the Cyclones picked it up. Cyclones get it back. Pretty good field position at the 28-yard line. He's got to get up on the line a little closer now. He does. Ball on the far hash mark. Two ends in tight. That's Smith. They are going to throw. Throws it up. My gosh. It is caught. Rooney just out. Let's stretch him. Good. And Hamilton has him covered for Southeast. Ball on the far hash mark. And Wells is going to throw. Up the middle, they go to Eric Wells. Forget it. Gained a couple down to the 26-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and long. Fumble the ball. And Eric Wells falls on it. And he's all the way back at the 30-yard line. 4th and 13. Cyclones moving right to left as you look at your dial. 4:33 remaining in the first half. Wells is going to look. He looks. He's in trouble. He's sacked all the way back at the 40-yard line. Southeast turned it over. They get it back at the 40. Easley's going to throw. And, almost caught. Then almost intercepted, intended for Lincoln James. Down at the 40-yard line, Bruni made an outstanding defensive play. Craig Goen and Steve Lynch. 2nd down, 10. In motion comes Rolfe, left to right. Long count by quarterback Easley. He's going to look. Here comes the rush. He throws. It is incomplete. Intended for Lincoln James coming across the middle. Schneller putting a lot of pressure on, and Dimitrione putting pressure on.
So this is a good job by the Cyclone defense.
Derry Smith is the up back. Craig Rolfe is the offset back out of the I formation. 3rd down and long. They bootleg. Easley trying to get away from Smith, and he throws it, and it is incomplete. Threw it into the cheerleaders. Flag, late hit on the Cyclones. Going to be a 15-yard penalty. That's going to... They threw the... Well, maybe, I think it's intentional grounding. Back to punt. He's standing at the 15-yard line. Cyclones have been twice inside the 25, unable to score. 3:55 remaining. Let's see if the Cyclones send the rush. They do. Snap is there. They don't get to it. End over end. Swoboda's going to take it at about the 36. He needs a block. He's at the 40. And he runs into his own man. He runs smack dab into his own man. And down he goes. I hope he's all right. Schneller going back to set a block. Just creams Swoboda. Cyclones 60 yards away from a potential tying touchdown. Up the middle, Ryan Wells goes up the middle. The ball carrier, probably Eric Wells, out across the 40 to the 43. Not much. I tell you, their defense, Neil Taylor's designed 1-2 pretty good. They almost jump offside. Wells is going to throw. In trouble. Sack, gets away. Is still in trouble, and down he goes by Derry Smith, the linebacker. Tackle to tackle, Cyclones, of the 5 offensive linemen tackle to tackle, they have 2 that are not starters. Goen is out and Lynch is out. 3rd down and long. Cyclones have it back at the 31-yard line. Up the middle they go to Gripper, and Gripper carries out, and did he fumble? No, out across the 40 to the 41. There's the snap, not much of a rush. Nice kick by Wells. Ball's going to take a bounce. It does. Across the 30, across the 25, across the 20. Southeast have it 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line with 1:28 remaining. Lincoln James to the far side. To the near side is Telly Beck. Eric Easley's done a good job at quarterback. Rolfe lines up along with Seidner behind him. Seidner has the ball and a yard or 2, and that is all. Cyclones stacked it up in a hurry. J.C. Clark was in on the tackle. Also, Mike Lyons is there, and I believe Schneller.
Well, you said a mouthful of them. Easley has done one fantastic
job. Yes, he has. On their first possession, they scored. Who thought it would hold up? And they are. They're just going down to one knee. Easily does, unless the Cyclones stop it, and I don't think they will. That's going to be the last play of this first half.
Service Insurance and Financial Services Company, as well as an independent insurance agency that is always looking for the best coverage.
Simply pick up the phone and call Michael Bond, Baron Gordon. Their resident.
I tell you what, that Taylorville-Springfield game is big tomorrow. Southeast has to split. Eric Wells on the near side, and on the... Brandon Keys tees it up for Southeast. They lead at 7-0. The Spartans scored on their first possession. Here comes Keys. Line drive kick taken by one of the Cyclones. He falls on it at the 34-yard line. He had to go down to his knees to get. 1st and 10 Cyclones have it at the 34-yard line. Southeast in about a 6-man line. Up the middle, Gripper into the secondary. Comes out across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
You just got the quickness out there that pursues down and makes the tackle.
Southeast has almost a 7-man defensive line. Ryan Wells goes up the middle to Eric Wells. Wells at the 50, 45, 40, all the way down inside the 40 at the 38-yard line. Cyclones have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Wells is going to run the option, pitches the ball to Eric Wells. Forget about it. Back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. 2nd and 14, ball back at about the 41-yard line. Got to get down to the 28 for a first down, so it's 2nd and 13. Wells is going to throw. He rolls. He's in trouble. He dumps it off, and it's dropped. Eric Wells had it. He was in trouble out. Bruni wide to the far side. To the near side is J.C. Clark. They show blitz. They've got 6 men up on the line. Now they drop back. Ball fumbled, kicked away. Let's see what the call is. Somebody might have jumped. Cyclones have it at the 47. Got to get down to about the 29 for a first down. 2 wideouts to this side. Bruni is slotted left. Wells is going to roll. He's going to pull up. He throws, rainbows it, and throws it out of bounds. Flag, that's going to be holding against Southeast. And they got 2 linebackers within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage. They got 7 guys right up. Here they come up the middle. They go to the outside. Swoboda tackled for a loss at the 40. And I'm telling you, Bagby and Taylor are going at it. Bob Bagby and Neil Taylor are discussing where they're going to go to eat after the game. We'll be back in a minute.
Cyclones, like you said, need a turnover. Turnover or safety.
Here comes Southeast first possession here in the 3rd quarter. Easley has him down in the shadow of his goalpost. To the outside, the ball carrier, Seidner. Seidner a yard or 2, and that is all. He's not going to go very far. Ball at about the 2-yard line. Now Schneller might be hurt. Schneller he's hurt. He's slow in getting up. He's all right, but he's limping noticeably. They're inside the end zone. Up the middle, Rolfe to the outside. Down he goes. Yard 2, that's all. Schneller on the tackle. 3rd down and long. Gary Smith now the fullback in behind Eric Easley, the quarterback. A long count. He's going to throw into the end zone. Bombs away. It is caught and dropped. Interception almost. Jesse Wilson back at the back part of the end zone. I'd take a safety if I were Southeast and take my chances with a free kick. Here's the kick. It is partially blocked, but he got it away. Ball out across. It is out to the 30-yard line. But I'm telling you, for roughing the kicker. Here it comes. It was roughing the kicker. Cyclones didn't get the ball, guys. And they roughed the kicker. And Jesse Wilson knew it. Gary Smith is the one lone running back, and he has it. And right, he's tackled in the backfield. Mitrione comes crashing through, along with Brian Kapranica.
I think they've got rushing the ball tonight negative yardage. I think they're very close.
Seidner in the backfield. Rolfe is in motion, left to right. 2nd down and 9. And he's going to throw. Here comes the rush. Throws, dropped, caught. 20-yard line. Did he juggle it? Incomplete. The referee, 30 yards away. The linesman and the 2 linesmen didn't see it, and the referee made the call. Mike, are you surprised? I mean, you know, the Southeast offense that was able to score 29 points against Lanphier has really become ineffective here, and everything they're trying now, the Cyclones are smelling out.
Well, I think it's hats off to the defensive coordinator, Eric Warren. He's made some adjustments. He's widened the linebackers out a little bit, and he's also stacked them to take away that quick slant. So
Seidner, the one lone running back. 3rd down. Rolfe goes in motion. 3rd down and 10. Long count from the quarterback, Easley. He looks. He throws it in the air. It should be caught, intercepted. It is. Bruni at the 25. He's still on his feet at the 20. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He scores. Bill Bruni.
no flags.
On a 30-yard touchdown interception. Easley threw it up, and what a job he did. And Mike, you know what the great job he did? Using his blockers up the far sideline.
Yes, hats off to Bill Bruni.
This is big. Snap placement kick is up. It's blocked. It's blocked. Southeast blocks it. We'll be back in a minute. Stay around.
Deal in the Bob Ridings Auto Corral. You never lose it.
I would too. Lincoln James, Craig Rolfe, and Derry Smith back deep for Southeast.
Boy, that's scary back there.
Scary Derry is tough. Wells kicks it deep, and it's going to go to Derry Smith. He has it at the 10. He can go at the 15 to the 20. He's gone. He's gone. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. It's not Smith. It is Carey. Tony Carey.
I got a happy neighbor, Gary Sullivan. He's dancing up there.
There's the high snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Brandon Keys will kick it off for Southeast. End over end, going to go deep, and going to be Eric Wells on the near side of the 15. To the 20, to the 25, still on his feet, runs over his own man, and he's tackled at about the 31-yard line. Ryan Wells, the quarterback. Again, Southeast with 7 men up on the line of scrimmage. Look at that. Up the middle they go Gripper, and Mike, they know it's going to come. They're just going to jam the middle now, and they are pumped up. Nick Wadena in on the tackle. And they've got 7 men up on the line of scrimmage. Watch when now obviously Cyclones in a pass situation, they'll probably drop some linebackers. Yeah, and they will. They're only going to go 4 down. First down, though, and now they move up. Look at that. Again, 7 men up on the line of scrimmage. They so blitz. And Wells is going to throw. He throws. It is incomplete. Overthrew Bruni. Bruni had beaten Rolfe down at the 35-yard line. Post-game show at Cecil. Stop by and join us. 3rd down and long. Wells is going to throw. He's under some pressure. He's got to run. He throws, gets around his man. He's at the 40, at the 45, at the 50, and goes down at the 48-yard line. Sean Tyus makes the tackle, but Wells did a great job and got around his man. And what a block they threw on P.J. Hamilton to get 1st and 10 Cyclones, 48-yard line. Clark lines up on the right side. High formation in behind quarterback Ryan Wells. Up the middle, into the secondary, Gripper. Gripper all the way down to the 34, down to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 Cyclones from the Southeast 37-yard line. Southeast shows blitz. 7 men up on the line of scrimmage. Up the middle, Gripper. Nowhere to go. Forget about it. Now, in the 3rd quarter, Wells has him down. Here comes Southeast again. 6 now, 7 men in the block, in the line of scrimmage. Wells is going to run the bootleg. Goes to Eric Wells, runs into his own men, lost 2 yards. Southeast 14, Sacred Heart Griffin 6. And Wells is going to roll. He looks. Here comes pressure. He throws. It's caught. Caught by Bruni down at the 25-yard line and a 1st down. What a pass to Bruni. Wide side of the field at the top of your screen. Now Clark shifts to the right side. Cyclones moving toward the north end of Memorial Stadium. 217, 260 up the middle they go, and the ball carrier Gripper a yard. That's all. 2nd down, 10, ball at the Southeast 25-yard line. Cyclones down 8. Southeast Wells outside. Up the middle they go. Eric Wells into the secondary down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. No flag. 2 shots at getting 3 yards if you're the Cyclones. Southeast has 6 men up on the line of scrimmage. Pitch the ball back to Eric Wells. Wells has the 1st down to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 Cyclones. To Wells, he's at the 15, he's at the 10, he's down to the 7-yard line.
Well, that's how
Mike Curry makes the stop for Southeast. It's 2nd down for the Cyclones and about 3, let's call it 4, down at the 7. Has him down, long count. 2nd man through Eric Wells, gets down to the 5, and that's it. Southeast tries to strip the football, and they don't do it. 3rd down and a yard for the Cyclones for a 1st down, 5 for the touchdown. Up the middle, they go to Ryan Wells. He got the 1st down inside the 4 to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal from the 2. Cyclones move into the field at the south end of Memorial Stadium. Long count by Ryan Wells. Every power eye up to Eric Wells. Eric Wells, touchdown Cyclones. Eric Wells off the left side. Cyclones, a big impressive drive. Here comes Ryan Wells, ducks under center, gives the ball off. Wells to the outside, 10, 5, he's in! He scores! Wells, they bootleg left. He showed pass to the end zone, and the Cyclones have tied it up at 14. Back in a minute. See, squib it and get it up to one of the up men and don't even think about it.
Look at the up men, though. Look at the up men. They're not a lot of... To our side, there's receivers.
Here comes Ryan Wells. End-over-end kick. It falls down, but it's picked up by Carey. Look up to the outside. He's got 1 man to beat, and down he goes at the 30-yard line.
Christian Onyu makes a super play.
And look who it is. Craig Rolfe and Lincoln James. Cyclones don't have enough coverage. They don't have enough coverage. Now they do. There it is. There they throw it to Rolfe. Rolfe into the secondary, running over people and out across the 35 to the 38-yard line. Mike, you saw it coming. 2nd down for the Cyclone, for Southeast and 2. They have it at the Cyclone 39-yard line. Up the middle they go, and it's the bootleg easily to the outside, and they maybe got the 1st down across the 40.
Flag.
Going to be a late hit against the Cyclones?
I don't know what it is. I didn't see their face mask or a clip.
It's against Southeast. Cyclones are celebrating. It's against Southeast.
Pete Smith needs to stand and get his hands up. Just bat it down.
They do the same thing. They throw it to Rolfe to the outside, and he's just barely caught short of the 1st down. Schneller got there and Bruni. 3rd down and 2. And you can't get in his face because then they're going to beat you long, aren't they?
Right.
Easily. Quarterback, 3rd down, 3, one lone running back. That's Derry Smith. Easily throws it out. Ball's in the air. It is, Cyclones had it and dropped it at the 40-yard line.
Sneller had it. It just bounced off his shoulder.
The ball bounced. It was high in the air. Oh, and his Bagby steaming. Now they've got Bruni going back, but they want maybe the sure hands back there. There's the snap. Cyclone's not going to try to block it end over end, and I mean, he got a good one. Fair catch by Bruni and down at the 25-yard line. Here come the Cyclones out of the huddle. 1st and 10, pitch the ball back to Eric Wells. He ducks up inside and picks up 5-6 yards out across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. 2nd down, Cyclones. Pete Smith lines up now from left to the right side. I formation in behind the quarterback, and that is Ryan Wells. Long count, pitches the ball back to Eric Wells. Eric Wells is in trouble. Gets a block. He's at the 35, at the 40, has a 1st down all the way out to the 43, 44-yard line. P.J. Hamilton makes the tackle, but until the up back and the Cyclones make a move. Now Bowen is going to be the fullback. In behind, and Bowen nowhere to go, and I'm telling you, Beckheat just ate his man up and throws him down to the turf for a loss of a yard. The tailback now is Eric Wells. 2nd down, long, Cyclones. They give the ball to Eric Wells, and a yard, that's all. 3rd down and 11 for the Cyclones. Southeast shows blitz. Let's see, Tyus on the blitz. They picked him up. He rolls, he looks, he throws. It is incomplete. The ball might have been deflected.
I think it was deflected.
I think it was deflected at the line of scrimmage. The pass was intended for Bruni. Carey goes back for Southeast. Ryan Wells standing back at the 30-yard line. Snap is a good one. Here's the rush, end over end. Gets it, Cyclone send coverage. It's taken by Lincoln James. And down he goes at the 15-yard line. Oh, the Cyclones, it might have been Danny Maurer. One lone running back. They come on the counter to Rolfe, and Rolfe nowhere to go. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Minder's in on that.
Jeremy Minder in on the tackle for the Cyclones.
And Schneller.
And also Schneller. Now, Cyclones looking around, trying to get it organized. Reynolds to the far side. Easley's going to throw. He looks. He's in the end zone. Screen pass. And the ball is caught by Carey, and I'm not sure he got out across the 20. It might be Carey. Easley has him down, throws it, caught, 1st down. Oh, they went the other way, and it's 1st down, Southeast. 1st and 10, Southeast at the 26-yard line. Long count, Easley. Rolfe goes in motion. Up the middle, the ball carrier, not much, a yard or two. Mitrione in on the tackle. They try the dive play that went nowhere to the near side. They have one to the other side. They're going to throw. He looks. He throws. It is caught over the middle by Reynolds. Out across the 38-yard line. 1st down. One lone running back, and that looks to be Derry Smith. Eric Easley has him down. Up the middle, Derry Smith picks up a couple this time. Carries out across the 40, maybe to the 41-yard line.
Just because of Mitrione in the backfield.
Derry Smith, the one lone running back. Easley throws it out here. It's caught by Rolfe. He's still on his feet and going to be out across the 45 to the 48-yard line.
Boy, he's a tough young man. I mean, he is tough. He just moves.
Lyons and Clark in on the tackle. It's going to be a 3rd down and about 3. Another big play for the Cyclones. Official timeout.
Schneller
lost the helmet. They don't have to take him out, do they? Oh, they do for one play? Because of an official timeout? Oh, my. 3rd and 3, and Schneller can't be in defensively. Just the time you need him, and here it comes. 3rd down and a long 2, short 3. They start the clock. 3:27 remaining. Southeast, 3rd down. They have it at their own 46-yard line. Got to get to the 48 for a 1st down. Long count, in motion goes Rolfe. Rolfe has it to the outside, turns the corner, bounces away. I don't know, boys. He got it. 2nd effort. He was hit behind the line of scrimmage by Mitrione and Lyons, and then got away and picked up the 1st down.
Yep, 2nd effort, got it.
Yes, sir. They're going to measure, but I think he got it. 4th and inches. I think Southeast is going to go for it. I really do. The ball's at the 48-yard line. They got to get to the 48 in about a half. Folks, it's inches short. 4th down and inches. The ball at Southeast own 48. Check the clock. 3:11 remaining, and we're tied at 14. The Southeast fans are standing going crazy. The players are exhorting. They're going for it. Why not? I'd just quarterback sneak it with Easley on a quick count. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. Mitrione is quarterback sneak. He's got it. He got it. Quick count. They went to a quick count.
I got a lot to cheer for. This is a super game. This is a fantastic game.
It really is, Mikey.
This is the best one we've had in a while.
For Southeast, they have it at their own 49-yard line. Rolfe goes in motion. Rolfe on the counter to the outside, spins away and picks up 3 yards.
He's like,
how did he do it? Here they come out of the huddle. Southeast has him down easily. Quarterback sneak. Not much, down to the 45-yard line. Well, interesting call.
He paid a price, too.
Third down and long. Easily has him down. Goes up the middle, and the ball carries the outside, and down Lincoln James goes. Loses 3 yards. Back to the 49. Schneller made it. Now, if you're the Cyclones, you take another timeout. With 1:35 remaining. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Long count, good snap. Wilson has it, end over end, turns it over. Bruni's going to take it. He does, and needs to circle. He needs a block. He's at to the 30. He's at to the 35. He's at the 40, and he's all the way back across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Bruni on a great return. One lone running back, and that's Gripper. Wells is going to throw. Throws it up, and it is caught. Caught at the 30, at the 20. It's going to score. 10, 5, touchdown. They threw on the corner. It was a fade pattern. 57-yard touchdown pass from Ryan Wells to Brad Swoboda right in front of the Southeast bench.
Man, oh man, that's coming up with a big play. Ryan Wells, he just let it up.
Is the monkey off Ryan Wells' back? Yes. He had Hamilton on the corner. P.J. Hamilton, it was a fade pattern, and Swoboda just outran the ball. Cyclones will go for it. For the 1:04 remaining. It was a 57-yard touchdown pass. Joe Skro will hold. Snap placement. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Kick it away for the Cyclones. End over end kick, bounces, and taken by Southeast at the middle. It is Derry Smith to their outside. Lincoln James, he may go. 1 man to beat. Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Cyclones on defense, 1st and 10, and Easley's going to throw. Screen is set up. It's set up over here, and it's caught by Smith. Smith into the secondary. 1 man to beat, and down he goes at the 33-yard line. Easley has him down. 4 wide out for Southeast. Easley's going to throw. He looks. He throws. It is caught and dropped. Caught and dropped at the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 10, 31 seconds remaining. Quarterback Easley has him down. Up the middle, they go to Lincoln James, and he's caught. I can't believe the call. They tried to fool him, and look at Bagby. He's steaming, man.
Schneller on the tackle.
Bob Bagby is talking to the officials. He's talking to the quarterback. He's talking to anybody who will listen.
He's talking to himself.
He's talking to himself. Cyclones got to get pressure on Easley. Rolfe goes in motion. Pitch back. He's going to throw. He throws. Bombs away. It is caught. Lincoln James had it and dropped it. Side, 4th down. This is the ball game. 17 seconds remaining. Easley has him down. Here they come, long count. Rolfe goes in motion, left to right. 4th down for Southeast. He's going to roll. He looks. He throws. It is incomplete. It's over. It's intended for Lincoln James, and it was well overthrown. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 21-14, and that time Swoboda had the coverage, and Southeast. Guys, if you don't come out and support high school football in this town, there's something wrong with you.
Good crowd tonight.
This is class act. Here's the snap, and they go down to one knee. Wells will. Long count, he goes down, and it's over. Southeast has given the Cyclones all they want. Sacred Heart Griffin wins it. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over. Sacred, look at Bob Bagby is livid at the officials. 21-14. Be back with post-game scoring and highlights and interviews. Stay around.
Please stay off the field. We would appreciate your cooperation.
21-14. Cyclone fans stream onto the field, and now they will clear the runway. Unbelievable. And for a Cyclone celebration, but let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the Southeast Spartans are not to be denied.
No.
Southeast led at halftime 7-0. They led in the fourth quarter early 14-6. And the Cyclones hold on to win it 21-14. And Southeast has a chance late in the football game. It's just an exciting high school football game. Sam Madonia back here on the postgame show. Ken Leonard joined us immediately. Thanks, Coach, for coming up. What'd you say briefly to the team after the ball game, Coach?
I just said great teams learn how to have ways of winning, and we've learned how to do that. I can't say enough about our defense, boy. They just sucked it up and played great run defense. You know, they got some yards passed. They did a nice job. They're a fine team.
You know, Coach, they are as good a well-balanced team. I know you shut the run down tonight. They had 20 yards. But
hey, our kids hung there, never quit, just hung in there, and they had faith in themselves. They've worked hard to get where they're at, and they deserve to be city champs.
I'll tell you, Coach, first of all, if Ryan Wells, and I know you have had faith in Ryan Wells from the get-go, but if the monkey ever got off Ryan Wells' back, it was with 1:04 to go tonight when he hit Brad Swoboda on that 57-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, we knew he could throw the ball, and he showed it there. And we've had too many of these close games, but again, like I said, I'm just really proud of the kids. And
Coach, again, we probably haven't talked enough about the defense tonight. You give up the one touchdown early, and then the special teams gives up a touchdown, and then your defense tonight was outstanding against the run, especially.
Yeah, our front people, our ends, Brian Kaponik has been playing. Peter Smith, Lynch got hurt, and he came in and did a good job. B.J. Ross didn't play tonight, but he's doing a real good job there. Mitrione, Lyons, Schneller, they're pretty solid up front. I think we can have run defense against anybody in the state of Illinois.
Coach, I tell you what, I thought Bill Bruni probably played the best game he's played all year, and when you see the films, you might agree on that, but he really was a key catalyst tonight.
Yeah, he was. He made that big pick, and he came to play, and he's a great ball player. We're just that type of team, play tough defense and not kill ourselves and just try to win it.
What's this mean, another city tournament? Not necessarily to you, but to these players?
Well, it means, our program is, we're still the champs, and like I said, until someone beats us, we're the kings, so, and that's, You
know what? This doesn't get any easier. You got to go to Glenwood next week, and I know they think they can play with the Cyclones.
Well, they beat Southeast a couple weeks ago pretty soundly, and they're going to be tough. Yeah, they're all going to be tough, so.
Coach, congratulations. I'll tell you what, I don't know what about anybody else. I thought was the most thrilling high school football game seen here at Memorial Stadium in many, many years.
The team and around the school and so on, how'd you get them come down and think about the Cyclones?
Well, it's a situation we tried to do, and they run the lead well. They run what I call the belly real well. Of course, that bootleg pass is as effective as it ever has been. They just don't make any mistakes. They very rarely turn the ball over. They have very few penalties, and those are signs of a very well-coached football team.
Let's talk about your Spartan team for a minute. Yelling, pumped up. There was certainly after the victory against Lanphier, but at practice and pregame and at halftime, this is not a rah-rah, go-crazy team, and you're a very animated and emotional coach. How does the mix work?
It's awfully tough for me to determine, Sam, how these kids are going to play because they're all quiet leaders. In practice, we don't show much emotion. We don't show much intensity, even in pregame. It's just the first group in my 11 years that has not been a rah-rah team. And, of course, I'm a rah-rah guy. I'm fired up all the time, ready to go. So it's been a tough mix for me, but the kids keep proving me wrong, and as long as they do, that's fine.
Tell us about a couple of them. First of all, Craig Rolfe. We've talked about him before, and then Lincoln James. There's more than those two, but they are the guys that have a lot of athletic talent.
Those are obviously the two big marquee names that everybody knows about, but this team's loaded with other kids that can run as well. For example, Terry Reynolds, Tony Carey, Telly Beck. Offensively, those kids can get the job done as well. And defensively, we've got one of the best linebackers I've seen in a long time in Derry Smith. Chris Perrick's playing real well for us at defensive end. Jesse Wilson's been playing well at corner for us. So this team is obviously got two marquee names, but there's a lot of other guys in this team that make very significant contributions.
Eric Easley, your quarterback. He was battling Wilson for the spot, and does it appear now that Easley has won that spot? And what are some of the things he can do that you like?
Going into the season, Jesse Wilson, I thought, was but just didn't rise to the occasion. And so we started Eric at Woodruff, and it wasn't so much his fault. We just weren't moving the ball, so Jesse Wilson came in, completes 6 or 7 passes and 3 touchdowns. Wins the job. Comes out against Chatham Glenwood, makes some mistakes, so we made a change with Eric. And so yes, right now Eric's the guy, but that doesn't mean Jesse's not in our plans. If the offense isn't moving the ball, I feel very comfortable that we can put Jesse back in and get a performance like we saw.
It's the word when you read all the time and hear all the time probably in the media that Southeast has a lot of athletic talent. If they just put it together and so on, where they are loaded with athletic talent. How do you react to that?
We certainly have some talent, but go to any school in this conference and you've got some talent. I wrote those, and certainly good skill kids. But since then, the offensive line has not been that big. And so I just answer that with it's a question of if you want to be a contender and not a pretender, you've got to have solid at 11 positions. And I believe this team is capable of going to the playoffs.
How do you react to that?
We certainly have some talent, but go to any school in this conference and you've got some talent. I wrote those, and certainly good skill kids. But since then, the offensive line has not been that big. And so I just answer that with it's a question of if you want to be a contender and not a pretender, you've got to have solid at 11 positions. And I believe this team is capable of going to the playoffs and certainly contending for a conference championship. So I'm trying not to skirt the issue. Certainly we have great talent, but there's great talent all over this conference.
Coach, we're sitting here at Jefferson, assistant principal, on this Friday, a couple hours before the game, and you've got duties here, responsibility, assistant principal, and yet you've got to try to get your mind ready